All right. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Sorry I'm slightly late. I gotta shift this. Hopefully that doesn't screw up. How it's went. Yep, that's gonna. Okay. I'm gonna need to fine tune this. Give me a second. Get that where it needs to be, and then fix that. There we go. There we go. So yes, thank you for your patience. Slightly late starting. Music on this looks a little on the loud side, so I'm going to turn that down a little. I was warming up for streaming by playing a round of a roguelite, and then I got way further in it than I was expecting to. I got to the final boss. I'm like, well, I can't pause and come back to it. My only option is to end the run. So I opted to be several minutes late and at least take a crack at the final boss, who I did not beat. I think I got close, but I didn't beat him, which was pretty good considering it was my first time facing him down. Which probably means I'd gotten a really broken build that I'm not gonna recreate anytime soon, but that is the nature of roguelikes and lights, etc. Okay, I know almost nothing about this game. I do not remember how this got on my radar or why I bought it, other than it was probably on sale. So, yeah, let's see what this is. I don't know. Oh gosh, no. We're gonna open with a pet death? Really? Ah, okay. Wow, jeez. Okay. It's not fair. Why did it have to be her? It's okay, Andy. We're gonna make her a real cute, comfy grave, see? Oh, jeez. Hey, Dharma. Thanks for the super chat. Could you stop saying grave? Sorry. I've just never done this before. I have buried more than my share of pets. Me neither. This stinks. Everything stinks. Fishy was my second best friend. Oh, it was a fish. Okay, I was wondering. Mom said I must have fed her too much. I didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, fish are finicky. I do not recommend fish as a child's pet. At all. Like, rodents are enough of a bother, to be honest. She was such a good fish, and oh, no. All right, I'm a parent, so this is, as much as this is an emotional low blow, it's even a lower blow for me. I don't want to say goodbye to Fishy. Andy, what if you don't have to? What do you mean I don't have to? She's dead. Okay, well, hear me out. What if Fishy could be reborn? Not in real life, but in our imagination. The Rainbow Bridge is a thing for a reason. I could draw you a character like Fishy, right? She could be a little fish girl. We can dress her up however we want. We can all still be friends. And this version of Fishy could stay with you forever. Sorry if that's stupid. No, it's kind of nice, actually. Sorry, Sorry, I don't talk about my kid very much, but like memorial images of pets that have passed is it's a thing. It's a thing that we do. Ah, god damn. Okay. Fishy hates it when you're sad. That's what she sounds like. Oh no, do you hate it? No, I love it. I love her. Thanks, Bora. You always know how to make me feel okay. Then it's settled. Andy and Bora and Fishy forever. Forever, huh? But okay. Forever my ass. Are we there yet? Okay. All right. All right. Interesting. No Fishy. What about now? No Fishy. It's going to be a long one. Huh. Road trip to the end of the world. Day 1. Something borrowed. Real curious as to where this is going. So are we... Oh my god. Fishy, I told you to stop asking. Please. I've never been in a car. Yeah, well, get used to it. We gotta do 12-hour days with minimal stops if we're gonna get to her wedding on time. Oh. And Bora doesn't know we're coming. Last I checked, I was uninvited, and you were a figment of our imagination. So, I guess it'll be a surprise. Fallouts happen. Yippee! I love surprises! Fishy, the car is shaking. For a creature born from my rotten brain, she certainly is animated. It's times like these that Bora's influence is much clearer than mine. Look, a cow! And another cow! And another cow! Uh-oh. Can't pay attention to the road with Fishy shouting like this. I need a way to distract her fast. The last thing I want is an accident this early in the trip. Maybe I can point out something in the car that she would be interested in. Hold on this. Point to a postcard sticking out of the glove compartment. It's a save the date for Bora's wedding, taped together for multiple pieces. Hey, Fishy, you want to read that for me? Bora and Marvin are starting their new adventure in San Francisco. Formal invitation to follow. Save the date. It is interesting that we haven't seen Bora's eyes even when we had the flashback that we opened with. It's Drop Dead Fred but with a fish. I think I find Fishy somewhat more tolerable. Fishy takes the card, her beady eyes scan over its surface. She is utterly absorbed in the task for a few solid minutes. Save the date, May 24th, 2025. Oh, yeah, okay, I read it already. Sorry, I jumped ahead. Fucking Marvin. Oh my god, Andy, that's only 3 days away. It sure is. That means you don't get to ask me if we're there yet for at least 3 days, okay? Can I ask a different question? Yeah. Why'd you rip up the pretty card? I didn't. My chest starts squeezing. Not good. Let's change the subject. I point to the diary sticking out of my backpack, packed with a bunch of Bora's old stuff I gathered for this trip. We don't know yet, 255. We'll see. It's an old exchange journal we shared from many years ago. Why don't you read something from the journal, Fishy? Can I? I thought it was private. I mean, it has a lock on it and everything. The lock is broken. I broke it. Bora took the key back in middle school when we were still actively writing in it together. We never finished it. Honestly, it's embarrassing I even have it, but it felt important somehow to bring it with me on this trip. You can read it, just pick a page at random. Fishy thumbs through the pages eagerly before stopping a third of the way in. It's me! Sure enough, there's a sketchy illustration of Fishy smiling back at her from the page she picked. Bora's drawing. And Fishy starts reading out loud. I immediately regret asking her to. Dear Andy. Wow. You won't believe what happened today. Greg sat across from me in art class. You remember Greg, right? My basketball crush with the shoelaces. Anyway, he sat across from me and we were assigned to draw each other. That's so romantic. Oh, middle school nonsense. Oh, I remember Greg. I always thought he was a little boring, but Bora thought he was sculpted out of pure gold. They ended up dating for a few weeks in 7th grade until he dumped her at a party just to dance with another girl. I had to pick her up from that party, or pick up the pieces, rather. Excuse me. Sorry. Anywho, I think I made a pretty good drawing of him. And then he drew me all abstract-like with weird scribbles and shapes. I was a little confused, to be honest, but you know what he said? He said, I didn't know how to draw you. You're too pretty. Can you believe it? Holy wow, she said I was too pretty. He said. Despite my best efforts, I feel the back of my eyes getting hot. The Bora in the journal sounds familiar, yet distant. She's a completely different person, someone I forgot about a long time ago. I can hear the wedding, but I can hear the bells. Don't forget we promised to have a big double wedding with me, Andy. We gotta wear matching wedding dresses. Mine will be mini, yours will be floor-length gown, and walk each other down the aisle instead of... Sorry, never mind, you know what I mean. Wouldn't it be funny if Fishy could be our flower girl? I made a drawing of her next to this page. I hope you like it. Of course she's different. Who doesn't change after middle school? She drew me! I glance over at Fishy, who's still nose deep in the journal. Andy, she wants me to be her flower girl. What does that mean exactly? Do I need some kind of dress? Let's focus on getting there first. Well, at least Fishy seems happy. I've had enough of that journal for now, personally. I point to the keychain hanging from the rearview mirror. It's a weathered rubber figurine of a cheeseburger. Hey, Fishy, look at that. Do you know what a cheeseburger is? Of course I know what a cheeseburger is. It's my favorite food. I've just never had one. Damn, Fishy looks sad. I mean, it's fine you've never had a cheeseburger before. You were literally just born. Okay, so we seem to be doing this... Again, it might still all be in Andy's head, but we seem to be doing this iteration of Fishy that she's talking to is a new thing. Well, Dharma, it had LGBTQ+ in the tags for the game, so... That's not true. I was born 14 years ago, when Andy the Ancient and Bora the Brave made a friendship pact over the grave of Fishy the First. Well, sure, that's your official backstory, but you didn't, exist. Andy, I've been here this whole time. It's not my fault you couldn't see me. Well, I was marinating inside your skull. Oh, boy. Fantasy stories, there are always creatures that only children and the pure of heart can see. I didn't know the opposite was real. Creatures that only adults can see. Specific adults with specific impurities. Ooh, can we get cheeseburgers? Please, please, please. Can you even eat? I mean, no offense. I'm just not sure how this works. I think I can eat, or what I actually mean is I think, therefore I eat. Everything has an idea of itself, after all, right? Right. Let's not think about it too hard. I remember that cheeseburger, though. You do? Yeah, Bora got it for you as a gift from her Japan trip. She did. I'm surprised you remember. That was a long time ago. I remember everything about you guys. Those were the days. It's just the last few years they get kind of fuzzy. Probably because we stopped talking about Fishy. Talked about Fishy less and less until we barely thought about her at all. Eventually, we stopped thinking about each other. Scratch that. Bora stopped thinking about me. Cheeseburger. Oh no, I better change the subject before Fishy gets too hungry. I point at the map sticking out of the cubby. Fishy, do you want to see how far we're gonna go? Oh, yeah! Fishy dives hungrily for the map, then spreads it open. The only map I had at home was a silly touristy map meant for a much more leisurely drive. Wow! This is America! This is America. Sorry. Yeah. Ah! East Coast girly. So we started here, right? And we're going all the way over here? No. We actually started here, and we're going to end up way over here. We're going backwards? No, there's no backwards and forwards. We're just going west. North, south, east, west. See? Huh. Okay. Fishy flips the map upside down as if to make better sense of it. What's beyond California? Just water? No, Ms. Wicked Wolf, that was Massachusetts. There's a lot of water, yeah, but there's also whole other continents and countries, like Korea, where Bora comes from. And my grandparents, too, though that doesn't feel quite as real. Looks like the end of the world. Well, there's a lot more world out there than you think, Fishy. Wow! Do you think I could see it all someday? Of course. I mean, why not? You're like immortal. What does that mean? It means you live forever, so you can do whatever you want. Right? Fishy can't die. That's the whole point of why we made her. Whatever I want to do, huh? Fishy grabs a pen and starts circling spots on the map. Maybe we can go to the Badlands, or the Devil's Tower, or the Corn Palace. Man, this is actually riling her up even more. Time to change the subject. I was gonna say, we gonna have the option to turn on the radio at any point? Yes, Ms. Wicked Wolf, I did a trailer reaction for YouTube members and Patreon supporters. If I wasn't terrified of visiting your country, I've always thought it'd be fun to drive from New York to California. I don't think it would be fun at all. I mean, like, let me rephrase that. You have to have a very specific mindset because you need to realize how much of that trip is going to be incredibly flat and incredibly empty. I mean, as Dharma says, you have to plan it right. Like, you need to figure out where stuff actually is and make plans to go to the stuff. Because if you just take the most direct route, no, it's going to be boring as hell. Maybe I can put some music on for Fishy. Let's see. It's always the road trip playlist Bora and I made for the trip we never went on. I should have deleted it, but why waste a perfectly good playlist? Having Fishy here instead is close enough. Do you want to hear some songs Bora and I picked for the road? I'm sure you remember some of these. Ooh, yeah. I told you I remember everything. Oh, yeah? Do you know all the lyrics, too? Try me. I take a deep breath as the first song starts to play. Bora was obsessed with picking the perfect first track. Sort of sharp. Ooh. Wow, they went all out on this. Sort of sharp, thrilling pain in my chest as I listen to it, like picking at a mosquito bite. Sorry, I don't want to speak over the lyrics. Or the tingling mouthful of kiwis used to eat before I knew allergies were a thing. I'm miles down the road, so far out of reach. Fishy sings along in a high-pitched melodic voice just slightly off-key. I didn't realize until that moment just how much she sounds like Bora. Don't go chasing after me, I'm too far away. Wait, I thought the lyrics were I'm not far away. And earlier, isn't it not far out of reach? No, it's I'm too far away. I told you, I remember. Yeah, you remember everything. But I know this one. It's... Then I hold my breath. Oh. Yeah, I just find myself not wanting to talk over the lyrics. I've done upstate New York to Seattle twice and Boston to Seattle twice. Relied heavily on Susie Izzard's albums in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy radio plays. Good things to help you through it. I think longest I did Indiana to Vermont in a day. That's the longest I've done, and don't care for it. Like, and I don't mind driving, but phew. Finally, some peace and quiet. Maybe I should have done this trip alone. I don't mind the driving, but having someone else with me, even if it's my literal brainchild, is tiring me out much faster. Fishy. She materialized out of nowhere just to join me on this trip. Wonder what will happen to her after this trip is over. Will she disappear or become something different, something more real? Yes, Ms. Wicked Wolf, one day. It was a long day. Are we there yet? There as in the wedding. The one that Boris specifically does not want me at. That wedding. Sure, logically speaking, going to a wedding that you're not invited to might not be the best idea. Pretty sure there's even a word for it, but I'm not just anyone. I'm her best friend. When she sees Fishy, it'll come rushing back, or at the very least, I'll figure out if I'm truly going insane. Besides, Bora and I have surprised each other so many times in the past. It's kind of our thing. She sure loves surprises. Like that time I came home from school after a bad day, found her waiting in my room like she magically knew. I will not be going into further details on that, Ms. Wicked Wolf, so we can move off the topic. Thank you. Or that time she was sad about breaking her vintage mug, so I scoured through flea markets for weeks until I found another one. I can still smell the dust and mold from back then. It's a very odd thing that it comes up like it's an option when there are no other options. I'm hoping that that's like a thing, because it's not like this is giving me control over the pace when I didn't before. It's only moving forward when I click. Design-wise, this is a very odd choice. I watched a vid about AI that argues AI art is really just quote-unquote artifice. i.e. stuff that uses artistic techniques to convey something that itself is not art, like advertising. I think it's possible to draw a distinction like that when just talking about stuff made by humans, because I think human artists can't help imbuing stuff with extra meaning, even advertising. Yeah, pieces of advertising can and are pieces of art. Just because they aren't made out of artistic purity doesn't make them any less a piece of art. Like, that entire argument basically has to, from a philosophical point, perspective, has to boil down to art is only art if you're not being paid by someone to do it to a specific, God, what's the word I'm looking for? To a specific brief of what the client expected. That means that literally any paid art is not art unless you made the art in a vacuum and sold it later, which is an absurd thing to claim. But that is the philosophical core of what whoever that person was said. And no, that's nonsense. Ooh. So we're ignoring calls now, huh? Well, not that one. That one wasn't good. But this is different. I am different. And there's no way she won't be happy to see me. Hey there, Beatmaster. Right? Gas it up. Cheeseburger. A hell. Oh, motel stays. Nothing says I am broke like looking for the motel with the vacancy light. That was super easy, barely an inconvenience. You didn't actually do any driving. I can if you let me. Respectfully, as much as I would appreciate the help, your feet won't even reach the gas. Meanie. But, more importantly, guess what? Chicken butt. Huh? It's a thing people say. Guess what? Chicken butt. Why? I don't know. It rhymes. But I wasn't going to talk about chicken. Or butts. I know. It's just... never mind. Well, this sure is awkward. Anyway, what I was gonna say is I've decided on a dream. A mission, if you will. A holy mission, if you will. What are you talking about? I have a dream. And that dream is to find the best cheeseburger in the world! Ah, fishy. I guess you really like that burger from earlier, huh? I did. And then I thought, what if there's more like this out there? What if I could find a better burger? Crunch your onions, melt your cheese, toast your buns. It's out there for me because the truth is the world is just one big burger, Andy. That's, powerful. Yeah. I can't believe that until this morning I'd never even tasted a burger. And then as soon as I did, a whole new world opened up to me. Well, I'm happy for you, kiddo. The world is much more fun when you have dreams and goals. Or so they say. Knowing that and living it are not the same thing, of course. What's your cheeseburger, Andy? Oh yeah, no, absolutely no shame, Dharma. Just because I think it's factual that motel staying is a sign of lack of resources. That's not a judgmental thing. That's like, I've been there too. Finally watched Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein last night. Thought it was good. I did too. Are you my gonna see Rental Family? Hell no. Ms. Wicked Wolf, what about that movie seems like it would appeal to me? Name me one aspect of that film that seems like it would appeal to me and my viewing tastes. The thought I had is that I thought the argument actually works pretty well when talking about AI art, but extremely reductionist when applied to stuff humans make. I mean, I reject the entire argument regardless of whether it starts to be applied to what humans make or not, because it is still an argument that is, whether intending to or not, normalizing and whitewashing AI art as a practice, which I don't and won't accept. Like, whether this person made this video with an end goal or simply put out what I'm gonna say is a bad thought on the internet, I don't know. But, like, the core impact of a video like that is to basically say, oh, AI art is fine for these applications. And no, it's not. I reject your premise. So you should, Starbush. I still need to see Nightmare Alley, which I know isn't as beloved as a lot of his other things, but I think that and Pinocchio are the only two of his I haven't seen. Huh? Oh, what are your big dreams and goals? Oh, right, you're 23 years old. Maybe you've achieved them already? Ouch. Yeah. Not quite. Oh, Bora's getting married at 23? What are they? I mean, like, I say that, like, I'm someone who just kind of... People can get married, that's fine. I don't have a problem with people getting married. I just have a lot of problems with the institution of marriage. So, it's one of those things that if somebody tells me they're going to get married, I will say to them, congratulations. But if somebody asks me, should I get married? I'm going to say no. There are, like, specific situations where, like, I'll relax that. But general rule of thumb, if you tell me I'm getting married, I'll go, oh, that's great. I'm so happy for you. But if you say, should I get married? I'm going to say, no, you really shouldn't. Then what are they? Can you tell me? My mind draws a blank. Geez, that hurt as a 23-year-old. How do you think it felt as a 43-year-old? Just saying. They're saying AI art is bad, but conflating it with stuff like advertising made by humans, like saying both of these things are equally not art. Yeah, which is a false premise. Like, I already explained the faulty thought behind that connection. I'd be curious to know why, but we don't have time to go there. Why I don't think marriage is a good idea? Okay, here's the really boiled down version. Like, without getting into the specifics of the way in which it is an institution used to exclude a whole lot of people historically, but even as those groups have been allowed to participate in the practice of marriage, I still don't think it's a good idea. And I'm not going to say that this is my core issue, but I am going to say that there's one thing that could change that would make me soften my stance on getting married is a bad idea. I believe, and I believe this very firmly, that either it needs to be as easy to get divorced as it is to get married, or it needs to be made as difficult to get married as it is to get divorced. I'd actually prefer the former, but I'll accept either one. Because my big problem with it is a binding contract that is incredibly easy to get into and incredibly difficult to get out of. As a practical matter, what you have done is ensure that if a relationship dissolves, which any and all relationships can, you have just ensured that the breakup will be exponentially worse as society, either by general pressure or actual laws, depending on what they are in your area, will try and force you to stay in a bad relationship. Like, in Vermont, I have been married. we were not allowed, and like it was about as amicable a divorce as I have ever seen in practice. So I didn't even have that hard a time of it because like we had no disagreements about, the kid, about property, dividing up, anything like that. No disputes whatsoever. We still had to be separated for 6 months before we were even allowed to file for divorce. We still had to have multiple meetings with folks, with like court officers and these other things, just to confirm that we, in fact, didn't need them to step in and make decisions for us. It took like a year and a half. And all we really needed was a court to say, okay, you're not married anymore. And like, again, no fighting, no disagreements between the two of us. And it still took over a year. That's insane. So either make marriage as hard to get into it as it is to get out of so that people have a better understanding of what they are actually locking themselves into, make them jump through just as many hoops so they're like, wait a minute. Or even better, make it as easy to get divorced as it is to get married. Either one of those, I will accept. But since neither of those are the case and we are in the worst scenario, which is super easy to get into, super hard to get out of, yeah, I've got a lot of problems with it as an institution. Should I get married? Divorce lawyer's moment of joy. Whoa. Okay, now see, that's cool. All right, so we are doing something with this. I don't... Am I, like, allowed to focus on anything, like, in the room? Nope. Just this. No. Huh? Fishy's eyes grow wider, which I didn't know was possible. She looks at me like I'm an alien, which I guess to her, I am. How can you not have a dream? Well, I guess I didn't have one until I ate my cheeseburger. It'll happen to you too, Andy. I'm sure of it. Thanks, Fishy. That makes a lot of sense. I'm half and half. I'm such a girl. I want to wear a pretty dress that one time. See, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with the ceremony. What I think should become a more standard practice is commitment ceremonies with all the pomp and circumstance and none of the legally bindingness. If you just want a party to celebrate that you think you found the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, throw a party. Go for it. Have your vows. Have your dress. You don't need to sign the marriage license. What about prenups? What about them? Like, they're a part of the messed up system. Like, are you asking me, does putting together a complicated prenup equate to making getting into the marriage as complicated and getting out of it? No, it doesn't, because they're totally optional. And, like, yeah, that's a completely separate question. That's really sweet, but I think in my case it's more like I had a burger. A couple burgers, even. But then I forgot what they taste like or why I even liked them in the first place. Oh no! Fishy shuddered and clutches her chest in fear, as if someone might steal the burgers straight out of her heart. It's okay, it's okay. It's not really that bad, and I don't think that's gonna happen to you. Promise. Question would be, should you make one? Probably. Yeah, probably. I didn't have one, but I was very lucky that we basically had no disagreements about how it was going to work. But that was luck in a lot of ways. I'm going to start planning my non-wedding. Go for it. Go for it. Regarding Heretic, I'm fairly pleased that I knew the reason why Hugh Grant's character was playing the air that I breathed to them before he explained it. That was neat. I did like that. That was a good bit. Do you remember what your dreams were before you forgot? Well, no. I don't care what your mom wanted. I wanted. I wanted... Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Andy. Oh, okay. Here we go. Now, like, these options are starting to make sense. Because I had asked initially, why is it, like, making me choose an option when there's only one? I hope they do a thing. They are doing a thing. We had the thing a little bit ago where it just kept going gibberish and cycling through it because she couldn't focus. She couldn't think of something. And now, like, she should be saying what she wanted, but the game's saying, no. She doesn't value her own opinion enough for that, so now the option is grayed out. There we go. That's good use of the medium. It's always tricky telling something that could probably be a standard narrative like an animation or a short film or a movie or a book in an interactive form. You do have to find ways to have the interactive factor actually impact the storytelling, if not the plot. And that's what they're doing here. Happy to see it. My mom wanted me to go to med school. Turns out I couldn't hack it, though. I didn't even last through my first year. Was it really bad? Oh man, it sucked. I felt like I was dropped into the ocean and everyone was swimming away, way ahead of me, and all I could do was keep my head above water. So you swam back? I did. Yeah. But some days I feel like I'm back there, treading water, slowly sinking. Have you talked to Bora about this stuff? No, we stopped talking over a year ago, so that's before I even started school. As far as she knows, I'm still there. Sounds like you guys have a lot to catch up on. Oh, that smile! If she'll even hear me out. Fishy? Yeah, Andy? What do you think Bora would say, if I told her? I think she would say, holy heckin' wow, Andy. It takes some real smarts to know when something's not right for you. You're the smartest person I know, so keep your head high, yeah? You'll find your way back, this time to a place that feels just right. You can do it, Andy Candy. That's a surprisingly accurate impression. Except she hasn't called me Andy Candy since middle school. Or says heckin' anymore, I hope. I guess I have a lot of catching up to do too. And I can't wait to see her. Fishy starts to drift off, and I close my eyes as well, closing out our first day on the road. I planned my non-wedding years ago. If I were having a party, it would be a polyamorous party, and without the legal bindings. Well, yeah, that's a whole other thing there. I don't know if there's a typo in your question, 255. I can't quite parse what it is you're asking there. Despite my best efforts, I can't help but feel a glimmer of hope inside my dusty, rusty heart. Tomorrow, we continue toward California. Wait, where are you going? Bora, I don't want to be... alone. That's what I thought. The other night I had a dream about Doctor Who where they couldn't get Billie Piper to come back, so they cast a different blonde woman as the Doctor. Just hope no one noticed. It would be kind of funny, but yeah, no, I'm sure she's booked for it at this point. Jesus Christ, I feel 1,000 years old. Oh, wise and ancient one. I have a question. Swear to God, Fishy, if your question is, are we there yet? What kind of fish am I? Huh? You know, there are so many different kinds of fish. And that science podcast we listened to yesterday said there were more than 30,000 species, and I don't know which one I am. You were listening to that? I thought you were asleep. I can do both. What kind of freak of nature have we here? Honestly, Fishy, I think you're one of a kind. Be your own species. Don't worry about where you fit in. Well, yeah, but if you don't know where you exist within the tapestry of the world, how can you truly be yourself? Ooh. Ooh. Boy, that's that's a queer writer's input right there. Yes. Yes. Because it's true. It's true. Like the whole, like, be yourself, don't worry what anybody thinks. Yeah, but do you know how difficult it is trying to be that if you don't even know the words for what you are? So you also heard the meditation podcast, but don't get all guru on me now. I wish I were an armored fish. Too bad they're extinct. I wish I were extinct. I know it's my fault for not talking about breaks, for not taking enough breaks yesterday, but my back is killing me today. Yeah. Oh, geez. The thought of an all-day road trip with my 40-something back. Whoa, nope. Sure, I'd driven 12 hours before, but never 2 days in a row. And on top of that weird nightmare. Why am I even doing this? Clearly my mind and body are suffering, and for what? What do you think you're doing? Well, you said yesterday I could read it. Well, that was yesterday. How about today you just look out the window or something? But I want to read it. Just one more page. Can I? Please? Okay, fine. Yippee! Thanks, Andy. These just make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside, you know? Yeah, but just one. All right? I'm not a good person to ask about that genre, Amelia, because since most of them are first-person games, I can't play it without getting motion sick. So I can tell you what I believe I would think about it, but since I can't really experience them, I feel like my place in that conversation is just to shrug and go, I don't know, and I never will, and move on. Right. Let's see. How about this one? Dear Bora, why are you reading one of mine? Why not? We read one from Bora yesterday. Well, Bora's not here, whereas I'm sitting right here, and it's embarrassing. Aww, vulnerability is nothing to be ashamed of, Andy. The podcast said, just read it, Fishy. Dear Bora, happy birthday. Can't believe you're turning 13 before me, lucky duck. I've known you for less than 4 years, but sometimes I can't remember what my life was like before I met you. I guess I was just a kid, but you know what I mean, hopefully. You and your mom really make me feel like family. It's hard to imagine my childhood without you guys. In the before times, I remember being alone a lot, even when my dad was still around. But the truth is, Bora, I was never lonely, mostly because I didn't know what I was missing, sure, but also because part of me knew you would find me someday. You have a kind of magic that makes me feel the opposite of lonely. It's a togetherness I carry with me even when you're not around. All of which is to say, you're pretty cool. Thank you for being my very best friend in the whole wide world. Here's to many more years of adventures. You, me, and Fishy, all three. I made a drawing of Fishy in a birthday hat. Don't make fun of me. Also, maybe rip this page out of the journal and burn it. Your friend, Andy. Oh! Fishy looks up at me, her dinner plate eyes wobbling with tears. Meanwhile, I'm pretending to be really, really interested in the empty road ahead of me. Andy, this is so beautiful. Your drawing of me is quite bad, but I can feel your love. All right, that's quite enough for today. I reach out and try and grab the journal away from Fishy. You really loved Bora, didn't you, Andy? The past tense knocks into my brain like a bowling ball. I guess so. What does love even mean for a 12-year-old anyway? Everything. Fishy, never mind. Let's play who can stay quiet the longest. Okay. um, don't worry about it, 255. Wait a minute. You tricked me. Sorry. Sorry. Can we play an actual game? Sure. We have another long drive ahead of us after all. How about 20 questions? Yes! How do you play that? It's easy. You think of a word, then the other person has 20 yes or no questions to try and guess it. For example, if my word is asshole, you might ask, is it like Marvin? And I would say yes. Andy! Then you keep going until you figure it out. Got it? I think so. I'll guess first so that you can learn how to play. Go ahead. Think of a word. Okay, my word is... No. Don't tell me. I need to guess it, remember? Oops. Right. I have it now in my skull. Great. Let's see. Is it an animal? Is that a hard question? No, not anymore. Well, I've only asked one question, so okie dokie, Smokey. Next one then. Damn, Fishy seems to be having a lot of fun already. Next question. Is it real? You may be surprised, but yes! I didn't even know it was real until just yes. It's a cheeseburger. It is a cheeseburger. Well, you weren't real until yesterday either. Okay, do you have a guess? I think so. Let me just ask one more question. Fire away. Is it something you like? Fishy's starting to vibrate. So, no. Yes. Oh my God. There's only one thing that could possibly warrant this response. Enough questions. Can you guess my word? I'm pretty sure I can. All right. Let me take a guess. Okay, Andy, what word am I thinking? Your word is... burger, right? Your favorite food, a cheeseburger. Wow, you're a genius. I do wonder what it would have done if I'd guessed that wrong. Are you sure you didn't read my mind? Maybe I did. I'll never tell. So hard for me to think of any different words. If you check my skull these days, it's just burger. These days. Well, that was fun. Let's play again. Sure. Do you want to try guessing this time? Ooh, yes. Right, let me think of a word. What word should I have Fishy try and guess? Oh, that's mean. Let's do weddings since it's on my mind and everything. I mean, they have skeletons, so they have a part of them that would, encompass the head. Whether it's a skull in the way that mammals have skulls, I have no idea. Okay, I got one. Woo, I have so many questions. Is it a burger? No, you just did that one. Oh, right. No further questions. Fishy. Just kidding. Is it an animal? No. Fishy looks up at me, waiting for me to drop extra information. Not gonna happen, Buster. This is pretty tricky. Is it alive? No. And what? You gotta use your questions, Fishy. You have 17 left. Fishy looks panicked. Is it a food? She looks like she's about to melt. Maybe I should throw her a bone. No. But there is food, usually. Huh? I don't get it. Fishy pouts. Well, you haven't used all your questions. Come on, ask another one. Okay. Is it something I like? Yes, I think. You think? I'm starting to think you don't know very much about me. No, I do. I'm just trying to be sure. Well, is it something Bora likes? Shocks me how fast the answer pops out of my mouth, as if it's always been there, as if it didn't need to pass my brain. Yes, it's always been her dream. Wow! See, I should have asked this first. Andy, it's almost like the dictionary in your brain was written by Bora. I totally get it now. No, it's not. Your word is wedding, isn't it? That's a good one. Bora always wanted to be a beautiful bride. How did you... Wait, you are reading my mind. No, silly, mind reading isn't real. I just remember everything, just like you do. I see that now. I don't remember everything. But even as I say the words, I know I'm lying to myself because Fishy herself is proof of my annoyingly strong sense of memory. She wouldn't be here if I didn't remember her and what we always wanted her to be. So, do I get a prize? For guessing right? Why not? We should probably stop for gas sometime soon anyway. We drive for a while, playing a few more rounds of 20 questions until we see a gas station sign leading us off an exit. Recently started watching through Gotham with someone who hasn't seen it. We went to see The Running Man. The actor who plays Maroni is in the first scene. Oh, nice! I've heard very mixed things about The Running Man. Have fun with Gotham, though. Has been day. Yep, I haven't seen the new episodes yet, but I plan to. Here we are in paradise. Better stock up on snacks since I don't want to stop again for a while. Oh, I have freedom of choice here. Okay. All right, road snacks. Well, you need chips. Gang's all here. Sour cream and onion, salt and vinegar, barbecue, and of course, original. That's just salt. Yeah, but original's good. Shush your face. Well, these are fine and good, but let's see if they have my favorite. Jackpot. Ah, pickle chip gal. Hello, Miss Pickles. Looking as tangy as always. But this random gas station in the middle of nowhere, Illinois, has damn good taste in chips. Bora always made fun of me for liking these, but hey, liking cheese-flavored chips doesn't make you a better person. Is it pathetic I still remember her favorite flavors? Shit. Let's get 2 bags. And if Fishy doesn't like them, more for me. It's a shelf full of classic snack cakes. Chocolate cupcakes, candy-studded brownies, cream-filled rolls. All the kids used to love these, though. I haven't had them in a while, ever since my favorite flavor got discontinued years ago. Huh? In dusty back corner of the shelf, I catch a glimpse of a familiar box. Though the color is faded, it bears the distinct logo of... No fucking way! Goddess Fruit Pie. Real fruit filling blue raspberry. Yeah, real fruit with real blue raspberries. Wait a minute. Natural blue flavor? That's good. That's awesome. I love that. I've been gone for at least 5 years. How does the store have one? Did it fall behind the shelf and get lost or something? There's no way they're still edible, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure they were discontinued for using toxic blue dye. No. Who cares? Who am I to question such a gift? Blue raspberry pie of my dreams, I welcome thee. What's that? Ah! Fishy, don't jump out at me like that. You yelled to swear. Sorry, you don't have to repeat it. I just got excited. So I found a snack I used to really like when I was a kid. Look. Those look ancient. Are they older than me? Now, they're only a couple years old. I'm gonna get them. Andy! What? Those pies are going to kill you. Just opening the box will choke you with dust. No, you don't get it. The whole point of these is that they never expire. What do the numbers on the box mean? It means let me get them. Fishy, you don't understand how much I miss these. These are my entire childhood. Well, that's a little sad. I'm getting them. I tuck the box of blue raspberry pies on my arm. I feel a bit of hollowness tug at the corners of my joy because, of course, Bora had been the one to introduce me to these pies. Her favorite flavor, cherry, is still going strong, so I can't help but feel an allegiance to the lost blastberry. You know how you and Jesse were praising Amanda Plummer on Frack This the other day? Made me think about how there's loads of male character actors who are playing weirdos, but few women. Yeah, it's pretty niche for women character actors to get to play weird. Generally, if you're talking about a woman character actor, you're talking about somebody who is more heavyset or older, or who is cast as, for lack of a kinder way to put this, the ugly character. Just the ability to be unusual but not judged is a thing a lot of women actors just never get a chance to do. Pickle chips are not bad, Nit. I have to be in the mood for them, but they are not bad. Fishy walks away with a concerned look on her face. She seems occupied with the task of her own. Alright, candy options. Never been a huge candy person, but it's fun to look at the colorful packaging. Ooh, look, gummy worms. Reflections of our subconscious desire to slurp worms. Maybe Fishy would like them, being a fish and all. Or wait a second. Even better! I forgot that Fishy is not like other fish. I should show this to her once I've bought everything I want. Okay, so that just leaves beverage, right? I think... Yes, that just leaves beverage. Just looking at the rows and rows of cold drinks is making me feel better. I've been keeping my water bottle filled, but there's nothing wrong with grabbing a fun beverage too, right? Depends what it is. When in Rome, original green monster. What the hell is the design on the bottle? What is that? I don't understand the logo. Looks a lot like the soda Bora and I found in her cooler in middle school. Turned out to be some kind of hard cider, but we didn't find out until we were 3 bottles in. Oh no. That was the funniest damn sleepover we've ever had. Okay, so that just means we take Fishy. Hey Fishy, what are you looking at? Shh, Andy, I'm busy. I'm trying to see if they have any burgers here. These are toiletries. So you'll find what you're looking for where you least expect it. Good luck with that, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think the store has any burgers. No hot bar, no nothing. Maybe I should give her these burger gummies now. Hey, Fishy, guess what I got for you? Whoa! They're not real burgers, but they're the best I could find here in this here house of wonders. You thought of me? Aw, thank you so much, Andy. It was nothing. You must have looked really, really hard. I couldn't find anything at all. Well, maybe if you'd left the toiletries aisle. But these look so good. Thank you, Andy. You're a real pal. She looks really happy, and I have to admit, that makes me kind of happy too. My presumption is that they cannot. $2.55. My kid loves those gummy candy burgers and hot dog sushi, etc. I just find them off-putting, like just conceptually. I know that's literally just in my head, but still. Andy, the pickle chips are really good. You got good taste. Not everyone likes them. Well, that's silly. Pickles are the best part of a cheeseburger, too. The best part? Well, yeah, I think so, but the bun is a close second, or is it the sauce? But without the patty, ask me again tomorrow. Okay. Nom, nom. Thanks for getting me all these weird snacks, Andy. I learned that I love trying new things. It makes me feel all bubbly inside. Pretty sure this is called a sense of accomplishment. Because it's getting you closer to your dreams? Yeah! But that still doesn't mean I want any of those. Your loss. I already told you, They taste just as good as I remember. Ooh, key. What are you thinking about, Fishy? This is a fun trip, isn't it? Well, sure. The roads have been smooth for the most part. I don't mind driving. We've seen some cows. A lot of cows. I know I'm having fun. I'm learning and experiencing more than I ever knew I could, and I think you're having fun too. But then why do you look so sad? I'm not sad. It's just the way my face is. No, it's not. I remember you. You smiled more. You laughed more. What, you're blaming me for not being as giggly as I was in grade school? Fishy, that's just called being an adult. Huh? Why are you saying that? The beardy guy at the gas station was an adult. He was smiling the whole time. Fishy, that guy was high. Well, maybe you should be high too. Maybe I should. Fishy quietly eats a pickle chip. I don't get it. Why are you snapping at me? All I asked is why you're sad. Well, I'm not sad. So what do you want me to do? Make up a fake reason? No, I just want you to be honest with me. Come on, it's barely any different from being honest with yourself. You're starting to sound more like her. Of course I am. You guys made me together. She's just as much a part of me as you are. I feel a gross tightening in my stomach. It rumbles and slithers up towards my throat until... Oh no! Oh no! Betrayal of the Blastberries! Oh no! Hey Jen, thanks for stopping in. I can't do this right now. Why? What are you afraid of? No. I mean, I actually can't do this. I'm feeling kind of... I think I need to pull over. Oh no. The blue pies! I told you! Fade to blue! Not saying Amanda Plummer isn't a good actor, but I imagine her dad has a fair bit to do with why she got to prove herself as an unconventional female actor. I mean, possibly. Look, here's my general rule of thumb with Nepo babies, particularly when we're talking Hollywood. If they didn't have any talent, they would fade very quickly. So if they still maintain a career after whatever initial boost their family name got them, then they probably are actually quite talented. Now, did they still get boosted with more opportunities in the first place than most people get? Yes, absolutely. But, you know, if they legitimately were untalented, they wouldn't have kept getting work. Bora? Andy, nice of you to finally make it. Thought you didn't want me to come. I didn't. But you never let anything trivial like my feelings stop you from doing things before. Ow. Okay, I guess this isn't one of those nice happy dreams. Andy, you stuffed your face with 5-year-old blueberry pies and threw up in a bush before passing out in the back seat. This is a nightmare. You know what? It might still be better than my reality. I'll take it. Also, it's blue raspberry. What were you thinking? Do you have a death wish? What are you talking about? The pies? The cross-country driving to crash a wedding? The manifesting my imaginary friend into reality thing? All of that. Well, I missed you. Nice. Do you not believe me or something? No, I believe you. I just know that's not the whole story. I needed to do something. This whole thing felt out of my control. And since when have things ever been in your control, Andy? Sure, but this is different. With you, I used to feel like I had a direction, a North Star or compass, or whatever you want to call it, but now I'm just lost. Very romantic. Too bad it's too little too late. I wanted to know what happened to us. You already know what happened. It was straightforward, nothing special. Do you need the Spark Notes version or something? Friendship breakups for dummies. It's comforting, somehow, that even when you're being mean, you are really dorky. Try again. That's not the real reason. You want the truth? Thankfully, I know there's another reason. I just didn't want to believe it myself. But facing my true feelings might be the only way through. Fine. Let's go there. I wanted you to hurt like I did. Oh, we're here already. I thought we'd have to go through I wanted to return the journal, or I wanted you to see Fishy, or whatever. See, I'm nothing if not efficient. Well, then let me get right to the point as well. Bora carefully places her hands on my arms. I can feel goosebumps prickling against her fingers. Were my dreams always this vivid? What would happen if I pushed you, Andy? Seriously? I make the mistake of looking down. The jungle gym reaches much higher than I remember as a child. I can't even see the ground. Yikes, don't do that. I guess I would wake up, but we're just starting to have a conversation, weren't we? Why shouldn't I push you? After all, you're the one who said you wanted to hurt me. That's not the whole truth. Excuse me? I thought what I wanted was for you to hurt like I did, but what I really want is for us to feel the same things again. And I'll take what I can get. You're fucked up in the head, Andy. I feel my body tumble backwards with a jolt as Bora pushes me. I reach out for her instinctively, but my fingers swipe through nothingness. Down, down, down I fall, head poised to hit the playground sand until... Oh, betcha it's a cop telling me I can't sleep here. Ah! Who's there? Air garbled voice coming from outside. I hold my breath, trying to make myself small. Hey, miss, can you hear me? Are you alone in there? Shit. We're heading out. Are you even old enough to drive? Here, let me get a look at you. Oh, fuck off. That won't be necessary. Roll down the window. No! Fuck you. Come on, what's the problem? I just want to talk. Super fuck you! No, thank you. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, shit. Okay. So he can see this. All right. I guess we're still figuring out the rules. She said, no, thank you. Jesus Christ, never mind. Okay. So my own personal interpretation of what just happened is not that he literally saw Fishy, but that Andy just kind of channeled Fishy so hard that, like, basically Andy pulled that move, pressed up against the window, and like, I said, go away! And, like, the dude just freaked. Because I think her doing that behavior would have had a similar result. He's gone. That was pretty freaky. Thank you, Fishy. That was really brave of you. Really? Fishy's beaming. She looks quite proud of herself. I, on the other hand, I'm sorry I totally froze. I should have better control of myself. Pish posh, Andy. Since when have things ever been in your control? Who said that to you? Huh? Never mind. You can rely on me a bit more, you know. Especially when you're sad and you can't explain why. Or when you get super predictable food poisoning and pass out for 3 to 4 hours. I'll keep that in mind. Are you feeling better now? I think so. Well, this might be a good time to tell you. Oh no. I ate all the pickle chips while you were passed out. You're kidding me. It seems like 255. We'll see. Bolstered by Fishy's bravery, I pulled myself together and managed to drive a little bit further into the night In dreams, falling from a great height is supposed to represent anxiety, stunted progress, or potentially growth. I have a feeling I'm about to find out which lies in store for my future. Day 3, something old. I forgot to tell you last night because of the whole creepy guy, Tyler Sturgeon. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, that got me. That one got me good. I'm back. I'm okay. But I had a really weird dream. No way, me too. I dreamed that wait, Fishy, can you dream? Rude. Of course I can dream. Everyone dreams, even algae. What happened in your dream? Well, I was sitting on top of a really tall jungle gym, miles and miles up in the sky. Bora was there in the most beautiful wedding dress. Wait, what? And Marvin was there in a snappy tux. Of fucking course. The three of us sat together looking at the sky, and all of a sudden, there was a triple rainbow. It was so cool. Marvin was so funny. We all laughed and clapped. The end. Well, I guess that's not that weird, except the triple rainbow part. But it was awesome. What happened to your dream, Andy? Similar things, I guess. Really? Wow, our brains must be really connected. Or something. Fishy, have you ever even met Marvin? No, but Bora's always talked about her future husband in such detail that I can picture him perfectly. Honestly, it's true. Bora's been manifesting her one true love ever since she saw her first Disney movie. Too bad that true love manifested in a man named Marvin. Do you like him? Marvin? Yeah, you know, is he everything that Bora wanted him to be? Handsome, kind, funny, romantic, cheeky, brave, has a monkey and a magic carpet? Well, she did eventually get over her Aladdin phase. As for the other things, I honestly don't know. I've never met him. Huh? But I thought, yes, they've been together for years, but no, I never met him. I know that looks bad for me. It's not what a best friend would do. I've heard it all, believe me. I'm not judging you. It's whatever, Fishy. I didn't really like him, okay? Well, maybe you would like him if you'd met him. And maybe that's why I didn't want to. I'm sorry. I lied. My dream was nothing like yours. Kind of the opposite, actually. And I think I pulled a muscle sleeping in the back. I really should have built in a rest day or something. I'm still down to drive it. Nope. You're no fun. What's no fun is this old highway. How are we not out of the Midwest yet? Does it just go on forever? Yes, it does. That is exactly what the Midwest does. It never frickin' stops. Says there's a sunken garden around here. Can we go? I don't know about gardens, but did you see any diners on the map, Fishy? Pretty sure I'm suffering from the world's first blue raspberry hangover. Depends. On what? Can I get a burger? What to do? I thought you were just getting a burger. Just getting a burger, she says. There are so many different kinds, silly. Swiss cheese and mushroom burger. Who ever heard of something like that? Well, you can get whichever one you want. They've got sides, too. Sides? We're going to be here a while. Maybe I should help her decide. Let's take a look. Oof, that's a lot of choices. Not surprised she got overwhelmed. First thing I'm going to get. So we have hamburger, double cheeseburger, bacon double cheeseburger, Swiss cheese mushroom burger, omelets, pancakes, hot coffee. Well, if you're feeling like you had a blueberry hangover, I think coffee is in order. I should probably eat something right now. I'm too nauseated. Oh, I meant start with coffee. I didn't mean only get coffee. Besides, the server won't know I'm ordering for 2, and I think Fishy would like... a bacon double cheeseburger. It's amazing how much bacon can change up the burger equation. Fishy has yet to experience this, but she should. Hey, Fishy, don't worry about it. Let me order for you. What are you getting? You'll see. Beautiful! I love the fanfare. Told you were gonna like it. Alright, first bite. Bafflement! Is that good? Are you kidding? It's a flavor explosion. 2 patties, cheese, and bacon! Andy, you're spoiling me! I'm glad you like it. I mean, you practically saved my life yesterday. That calls for some bacon, I should think. Thank you. It's delicious. 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10 already? Is her search for the perfect burger over now? I wonder what would happen if we added even more toppings to this burger. Fishy starts chowing down on her food. Strangely enough, I can't even get myself to take a sip. Fishy, what's up? Am I making a mistake? Oh no, are you jealous of my food? You can have a bite. No, it's not that. I just mean this whole trip. Going to the wedding. Am I just worried I'm just worried I'm doing it for selfish reasons. Of course you are, huh? Andy, what do you think will happen at the wedding? Really? I guess I thought I would show up and find Boren. She'd realize that she wanted me to be there all along. And honestly, I feel like if I don't show up, I'd be doing her a disservice. I'm saving her years of regret in the future. You really think so? Yes, because you're not supposed to give up. Even if they say they don't want you, you're supposed to stick around. Ah, shit. The waitress thinks I'm talking to myself. Better stare at my plate again. You know, I miss Bora too. A lot. And I want to see her in a pretty white dress and be her flower girl like she wrote in the journal. I also think it's not giving up if you decide to turn back. Turn back. I don't mean you have to turn back forever, but you couldn't see me for 14 whole years, and now we're sitting and eating together. Time is just weird like that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you've been driving in the wrong direction. That's not... No, I'm not giving up on this. We've been friends for most of my conscious life, and that's rare. That's special. Isn't it? Of course it is. Then there's no issue. Besides, I want to leave this with her. Pull out the exchange journal from my backpack and place it on the table. Mistake or not, she should have it. I think. Can I read it? Again, aren't you tired of it? You know that could never happen. Fishy picks up the journal. Dear Andy, life is like a box of poisoned chocolates. I can't wait until we're free of all the toxic drama of middle school. I don't know much about the development team on this 255. I couldn't tell you. I can say that given the characters and the perspectives given, I would be surprised if I would be shocked if a cis man wrote this. Carrot, cabbage, cantaloupe. Nope, that's a fruit. Cauliflower. There you go. I feel like I'm forgetting something obvious. Corn. The realization hit me out of nowhere like an oversized logging truck. Fuck, I forgot our journal at the diner. How could you let me forget? Fishy, you were sitting right there. It's not my fault. I was busy eating French fries. That's why I got distracted, because you were stealing goddamn fries from the next table. Oh, so we're not supposed to eat free French fries. Fuck it, we're turning back. But the diner was hours ago. It's fine. I'll just drive longer tonight. This is more important. But what if you're late to the wedding? I have an important job. Yeah, flower girl. Yeah, I know. But I need the journal. These memories are all I have, Fishy. You know what that's like. Fine. But I'm staying in the car with the AC on. Suit yourself, princess. Wait here, I'll be right back. Well, it's a good thing they have a lost and found. I was halfway prepared to go digging through a trash pile. Let's see what they got here. What's this? Strange. Maybe it fell out of someone's wallet. They look pretty chummy. Wonder if these two are still friends. I really hope so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Nintendo. The Nintendo DS. I was too young for these when they first came out, but I remember older kids playing with them. Game console with 2 whole screens. It's the double cheeseburger of gaming. Wonder if it turns on. Screen flickers and greets me with sad-looking pixelated... Nintendogs! Shit. All of these Nintendogs are starving. Why would anyone leave this here? God, I really hope the owner comes back for this. Otherwise, I might rescue it. Ski gloves? In the middle of summer. These must have been here for months at least. Pick up the gloves, flip them around. The name of Robin is written in black marker on the tag. Important enough to write their name on, but not important enough to come back for, I guess. Wonder if Robin has a new pair of gloves now. No way. Is that? There's no doubt. It's a rat's. Ah! That's so much better than Bratz. It's not even close. It's a Rat's doll, the most popular sexy rat toy of my teenage years. For one Christmas season, every girl wanted one, but suddenly people stopped caring about them, and now I haven't seen one in years. Ratchelina, what happened to you? I give her a paw a little squeeze, and a puff of dust flies into my face. Gross. Take another look around the packed closet. Come on now, time to get serious. If I were a journal, where would I be? This is the only box that's open, which means there it is. Thank God. Or the universe, or whatever deity is out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stuff the journal in my bag, eyeing it closely as if it might run away from me at any moment. Well, I better get back. Fishy probably is bored senseless. This place is way too heavy on the lost part. Not enough on the found. Is it pathetic to say I feel like I belong here amongst all the precious once loved garbage? Probably, but I'll say it anyway. I hope we all get found. Oh, okay, that got me. Then I get the hell out of there before any of them could respond. Can we watch another episode of The Diving Show? It's not a diving show, Fishy. A dive is just a kind of bar. So, Flavor Man's never going to eat a burger underwater? I mean, oh God, diners, drive-ins, and dives. We're talking about Guy Fieri. Flavor Man. I mean, never say never, I guess, but probably not. Huh. Hey, Andy. Can you believe we'll be at Bora's wedding tomorrow night? I'm so excited. I know, but try to get some rest, okay? Okay. Can't sleep! You're not even trying, Fishy. Close your eyes and count burgers or something. Andy, guess what? What? Well, Andy, I wanted to tell you that I've made some progress in my dream. According to Atomic Rabbits, dreams require steps or hops in order to achieve them. Yes, the self-help audiobook I downloaded in a drunken identity crisis. So I've decided on my next hop. Sounds great so far. What's the next step? Hop. I'm going to go on my own adventures. I know we're on an adventure together right now, but that one's going to end tomorrow, so I want to keep going on my own. What do you mean? You're leaving me? Yeah. I want to find the best cheeseburger in the world, of course. But after that, I want to collect more and more dreams and see where those take me. I'm brave, and pretty strong. Even creepy old dudes are no match for me. Wait, I don't get it. You're my imaginary friend. You don't just get to leave and do your own thing. Why not? Because that's not the future Bora and I imagined for you. Yeah, when you were 9 years old. But aren't you different now? Why shouldn't I be different too? Because I made you up. That's why. Tense silence falls upon the room. What? That's... Andy, that hurts my feelings. Why? It's just the truth. We made you up for a specific purpose, and that purpose is that you would always be with me. There doesn't need to be anything else. Does a washing machine need a dream, or does it just wash your clothes? Andy, stop. All I'm saying is you belong with me. Is that so bad? Do you hate me? Is that kind of a trend now? You're the one who said the world was much more fun when you have big dreams and goals. Yeah, theoretically. I didn't mean you should actually go off and do your own thing. Best cheeseburger in the world. None of that matters. Of course it matters. You know what? Bora was right about you. I am shocked by the burning rage that hits me when she says this. Her words are as familiar as they are scathing. Excuse me? You heard me. You're mean, Andy. You never let go of anything. Not your journal, not your friendships, not your stupid blue pies. That's not... I don't know why you're always so mad at me. It's like you said, you made me so I could always be your friend, but are you my friend? Of course I am. She turns away from me and closes her eyes. I'm going to sleep. Tomorrow's a big day. Fishy. Fishy? Fine. Where am I? Looks like my mom's house in Massachusetts. The walls haven't been repainted yet. Those tulips for spring. Oh, I see. This must be a dream. Oh boy. There's an anime movie called Look Back about two girls who became manga artists. I was so sure that was written by a woman, but turns out it was a dude. Normally does shonen. That made me stop guessing based on who a story is about. I mean, like, I generally don't guess. If I think it, like, if I have notions, I'll look it up, is my general rule of thumb. Andy? Or a memory, if there's even a difference. Andy, it's Bora. Open the door, I'll put stickers on your window. So we're ignoring calls now, huh? Sorry, I've been busy. I know. Your mom told me you're getting ready for med school. Can we talk? Is this a bad time? No, you're good. Let me get my keys. We can drive somewhere. Ah, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's been a while. We used to come here all the time as kids. How did we spend all day at school and still have energy to play for hours after? Hanging out, making up fishy stories. Oh my god, fishy! Now that's a blast from the past. I'm sorry I haven't called you back. It's fine. I've been busy too. Mostly I wanted you to finally meet Marvin, but it's fine. He flew out this morning. Oh, that's a bummer. He says hi. Well, hi back. You guys would like each other if you gave him a chance. I'll give him a chance. I've just been really, really busy, I promise. Plus, there will be more chances, right? I'll see you a lot more after graduation. What? Andy, I wish I could have told you earlier, but I guess now's as good a time as any. I'm not coming back after graduation. What are you talking about? Where would you even go? California. I'm moving, Andy, to be with Marvin, and that's actually what I've been wanting to talk to you about, Marvin. Of course. Why am I not surprised? What's that supposed to mean? You don't even know him. It's not about him. I'm sure he's perfectly fine. The part I'm not surprised about is you uprooting your entire life to go live with a man. Oh, wow. Of course you'd say that. Yeah, who else? I've known you for over a decade, Bora. You've let mediocre guys break your heart more times than I can count. Marvin is not mediocre. That's what you said about Josh and Caleb and then Josh again. And what do you know about love, Andy? You can't keep a relationship longer than a free trial. That's because my life doesn't revolve around dating. Right. It revolves around yourself. And yours doesn't? You keep these men around to feel better about yourself, even if they're bad for you. I don't need you to tell me what's bad for me. We're cutting in. Oh, boy. It's done that a couple times where, like, it's jumped ahead on its own, so it's, like, interrupting the thought, but I didn't finish reading. I didn't see what it said. I didn't mean to say that. I think you did. I think you've always been judging me and my family. Did it make you feel good, Bora, to befriend a fatherless girl? Did it make you feel special? Are you kidding? Do you think I enjoyed the responsibility? Let me lay it out for you, since I don't think anybody has. You are clinging, codependent, and insecure, Andy, and I can't be friends with someone who doesn't know how to share me. What are you going on about now? You've never been good at being happy for me. Sometimes even felt like you were jealous of my boyfriends. Why would I be jealous? I don't know. I have always had enough room for both of you, for both you and whoever I was dating. But you never believed me. You never gave me a chance. Then why do you fucking disappear year into your romantic relationships? Why didn't you tell me you were moving to California? And even before that, why didn't you tell me about Marvin? Why did I have to find out about this new boyfriend through Instagram? Fiance. Huh? Marvin is my fiance now. We're engaged. That's what I was going to tell you tonight if you gave me a chance. Congratulations. Thanks. I know you don't mean it. Look, Andy, I know we've been missing out on some big life things. That's why I thought it was important to update you in person about this, at least. But here we are, fighting again. What the fuck are we even doing? Honestly, I don't know if we have very much in common anymore. Don't say that. Are you saying you disagree? Maybe you should go home. I'll catch a ride back to mine. No, it's fine. I can drive you. I'm saying I don't want you to. You know what? Marvin was right about you. Don't bother coming to my wedding. What about Bora? What about our trip? What's going to happen to our graduation road trip? I don't know, Andy. I don't know if I can do this anymore. Oh. Oof. 14 years of friendship. 14 years of shared secrets, sleepovers, adventures, and laughs that I thought would last forever. And that was the last conversation I had with Bora. Any particular reason you felt the need to retract the first version of that message, Emily? Sorry, Chad. Just trying to clear something up. I'll give you a minute to reply. Nothing? All right. Well, today's the day. Still got a full day's worth of driving to do before we get there, but everything gets resolved tonight at the wedding, one way or another. Timing-wise, this isn't great because I can pretty much guarantee that there's probably only like half hour left in this game, but I don't think I can run the stream overtime today. Well, first of all, let's save because we haven't yet. Should have done that a while ago. So the question is whether I keep moving forward for the 10 minutes we've got left, or I just call it now because like we're at the start of the last day and I'm going to be at risk of cutting us off in like a much more pivotal bit. History. What is history? Oh, is that? Oh, it's the Oh, ooh. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Hang on. So what was the line I missed? Just because you didn't have a father figure. Okay. I figured it was something like that, given the context of what came after, but I'm glad I could confirm that. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to call it there. And, yeah, so Saturday's video on the main channel is up for early access and has been for a little bit. And that is on the Patreon and YouTube members on the main channel. And yeah, there will not be a Quill and Sword stream tomorrow. So folks following that will not be going on. So I should have a review for the new episode, well, the finale episodes of Has-Been Hotel up here tomorrow. And yeah, we'll come back on Friday and wrap this up, and I'll try and have another game to get into, because like I said, I figure it's only going to take a half hour to finish this hour max. So yeah, we will leave it there. So thank you very much for joining me for this. This is an interesting game. It does make some use, of the interactive medium and mechanics to like do some things, some good things even. It is pretty minimal. Like, truth be told, this is one of the first games that I've played. It might be the first game on stream where I can safely say this could have been a graphic novel. Or, this didn't have to be a video game. They are doing some things to take advantage of the medium. Just not a lot. I am still enjoying it, though. I like the story, and the characters are really well fleshed out. So, I am still liking it. But, anyways, thank you all for joining me. You take care of yourselves. Be well, be safe, and be kind. I'll see you.